Hi, let me talk about my songwriting. I'm Paul Iorio. I've written, I don't know, I've written compulsively since I was about 10 years old. I think that people would agree that I write a lot better than I sing, but singing is the only way to get it out there. Anyway, I think I'm more of a music guy than a lyric guy. I tend to come up with the music first and the lyrics a little later. But I do write both. I think almost always start by writing a riff or some kind of melody or some kind of rhythm actually that suggests a lyric, and the lyrics tend to come later. Like Life's Just a Single Blast, which it had multiple airplays on great stations like KCRW and KALX. Thank you, by the way, to the radio people who aired it. I appreciate it. But it started in my apartment one day in 2009, the spring of '09, just, I was riffing away on something that was REM-ish, Oh. Oh. Watch the film of your entire life to play it back fast so it only lasts a minute or two. That's sort of how it began. I need a lyric sheet, and every time I sing one of my own songs, very few exceptions. Anyway, I write all of my songs alone in that way. I've never really written a song with anybody. I guess A Lonely Snow Day is probably the only exception. A lot of my stuff, maybe a dozen of my songs, come from dreams, sleeping dreams, and I wake up with a melody in my head, and whenever that happens I always grab my tape recorder before I lose the idea. That's how, like, Something in the Sky happened, sort of grab my old-fashioned tape recorder, and just said, there's probably something in the sky. What it is, I don't know why, and then I built it from there. The most popular online song that came close to being viral, I suppose, was Republican Women, which is sort of a humorous tune. Wild Thing-ish, I began with, Republican woman, she's got all her shots. Republican woman, give this Democratic boy a shot. That sort of was the evolution of that. As of 2014, I have around, 200 plus songs that I've written. I've written thousands, but, I copyrighted and finished and released 200 plus songs. None of them date to before the period when I moved to New York City, which was in 1979. That's sort of the demarcation date. When I basically, the quality of what I was doing became a lot better after 1979. Maybe the earliest is Do What You Want to Can Do, which was sort of has a Steve Forbert-ish. You can see that I was influenced in '79 by the Forberts Alive on Arrival. How you change a river when the river won't. How you change a river when the river won't turn. How you change a fire when the fire won't burn. I know it's up to you, and I'll do what you wanna can do. Yeah, I'll do what you wanna can do. I want what you wanna do anyway. And I guess the next oldest is You Know It Shows, which is, I was living on 74th and Broadway in Manhattan at the time. The winter of 80, 81, and very influenced by Squeeze's Argy Bargy album, Bottle Cap Road on a summer's day, in that cafe where the Nickelodeon plays, and I can't get it. When the ballad like the plays on a broken street, you get crazy we could have just one more try. Make you stay, I'd show you why. And on and on. That's You Know It Shows. I think that, some of the more recent ones, let's see, from 2013, for example, I wrote a ska song that got some radio play called I'm an Infidel, and it's kind of, ain't got no freedom, I can draw what I'm told. They say the earth is 6,000 years old. I'm an infidel. I'm an infidel. I guess in 2014, I'm coming up with a whole bunch of them. Of the songs I've already written, Fanatics has gotten airplay in 2014, and I think Fanatics and also Temporary Eternity. But Fanatics goes, well, I don't like fanatics telling me what to do. No, I don't like fanatics telling me who I can get married to. Well, they can take their backward ideas, bring back to where they came, etc. Fanatics is that one. I always write my songs on guitar. I do my own production. I used an outside producer once in 2005, but it didn't quite work out. And this is where I record almost everything, back here in the home studio in Berkeley, as I call it. I use other instruments as well, sometimes like the piano horn, I'll overdub a piano horn or something, as I did on Temporary Eternity, And I use a recorder, harmonica and various other instruments. Anyway, that basically, tells the basic facts. So there you have it.